Today we're looking at best friends who get matching plastic surgery. Whenever it comes to best friends, the furthest people go is usually piercings or tattoos. I mean, with my best friend, we actually got matching little bands and we wore these for quite a few years. However, the best friend in this video really took it to a whole new level.
Hi, I'm Jessie Bunny. I'm 22 years old and I'm living here on Mallorca with my beautiful girlfriend Vienna.
How old was she? If I am correct, I think she said she's 23 years old.
Hi, I'm Jessie Bunny. I'm 22 years old.
23. Oh my god, that girl's 23. Can we just put up on screen what she actually looks like? I'm gonna put up on screen what she looks like. She's 3 years older than me and she's done that to your face.
I'm Vienna, I'm 24 years old.
Oh my god, imagine getting a kiss off them. 2 lips. Oh, look at where it paused it. It really does look like the boob been stung by bees.
Last years a lot of things happened. I really love the plastic look. Here I have my old implant I had when I was 18.
Oh my god, so she was like 22 in that clip. Yeah, again, what is going on? Oh my god, look at where it paused it. Look at the lips. They really do look like they've been smacked in the face.
Really open-minded. As you can see, I have way bigger boobs. And today I'm getting a chicken chin strap lift.
No, don't be getting any chicken fried lift. You don't need anything. You need the opposite and you get rid of the surgery. With filler, it can become very, very addicting. I've seen people get addicted to filler and it's very, very scary. The only way I can describe it is like an oomph. That's the only way to describe it. Whenever you get lip filler, you know, you feel amazing. You think you look amazing, which most people do. However, whenever you lose that oomph and it kind of wears away, you're like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I'm going to get more. And it's really, really addicting and you end up looking like them.
I had Botox, I had cheek fillers, chin fillers, a buccal fat removal, a chin liposuction.
And it's literally left you looking like you've been smacked in the face. Usually people get a bit of filler and Botox to make themselves look better. You've done the complete opposite. Yeah, again, she's only 23 years old and she's done all of that. I really want to know what these people are going to look like in 10 years if they're even around in that time.
Fillers, a nose job, 4 boob jobs, 2 Brazilian butt lifts, butt implants, arm liposuction, and I think that's all.
I'm surprised you can even get that amount. Like, how can your body take that much stress? Yeah, again, I think it's so sad that surgeons will, you know, take her insecurities and make money out of it. What's also annoying is the fact that a surgeon's done that to her. They basically looked at her and said, yeah, let's do more surgery.
I always loved the plastic look and I always loved the Barbie aesthetic. I always dreamed of being like that, and when I was 18...
Oh my god, look at her 18, she looks beautiful. Look at her, she's stunning. What did she do to herself? Also, a lot of times these people talk about looking like Barbie. I'm gonna put a photo up on the screen right now of what Barbie looks like. She's skinny, she's got no boobs, no lip filler, and then I'm gonna put a photo of her up on the screen. Does she look like Barbie? Yet again, here they are side by side. Maybe another surgery she might need to get is LASIK eye surgery because she does not look like Barbie.
And when I was 18, I got my boobs done and I couldn't be happier. I had at first 400cc.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, but I actually can't look at them. It's quite scary. The girl currently speaking is pretty bad, but if you look at the girl on the right, I'm so sorry. What does she look like? She literally looks like sexy Squidward. Look at her and then look at sexy Squidward. I'm so sorry, but that's genuinely what they want to look like. Like, I feel like their faces kind of look like stone. I mean, to be fair, they've got that much filler and Botox. Their face probably is stone. They can't move it.
Just came back from Frankfurt. I want to get my lips done bigger, and before I had Botox on my forehead, now I also have hyaluronic acid, so it's even stronger together.
I'm so sorry, I don't know what they said. All I heard was Botox and filler, and I can see that. If you actually look at them, by the looks of it, they can't close their mouth. What happens if they were asleep and like a spider crawled up in their mouth? Oh my god, imagine if they literally swallowed a spider. And yet again, how can a surgeon do that? How can somebody who's got a face like that get more filler added to their face? The people who are happy to inject them need to be put into jail immediately.
I have a lot of struggle with drinking and eating reason right now. It was really painful. I really hate it.
No. We were just talking about how they can't close their mouth. Did you see the way they were sucking in that bottle?
I have a lot of struggle with drinking and eating reason right now. It was really painful. I really hate it.
Have you ever been to a farm like fed lamb for like a bottle? It's basically how that person's sucking in that bottle. It's like it's being like fed for a bottle. At this point, I wouldn't call these people insecure. I just call them mentally ill.
In total, I would say I spend about 100k.
But where do they get that money? Where do they literally get 100 grand? Maybe someone's paying for the surgery, maybe they're getting it for free. £100,000, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot of money. Where are they getting the money? Like, I always wonder it whenever we watch these videos. Haven't watched one of these in a while, but where did they get the money?
I think I have spent around 50k on plastic surgery.
Where?
So not as much as Jessie, but I plan to do a lot more.
The person in the right spent half of the amount the other girl had, and they somehow look worse. Is this like a competition between them two where they go out of their way to make themselves look the most ridiculous?
So together we spent 150k just on our bodies. So it's a ton of money.
But where do you get the money? Like, that's where I'm wondering, where did I get the money? 150 grand. Let's say you had like a 9-to-5 job and you made 30,000 a year. To pay for them surgeries, you would need to work for how long? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. You'd have to work for 5 years to pay for all of that. Or maybe even longer because like there's tax. I just don't understand it. Where do these people get the money? Are they literally like drug dealers?
I would really compare it to someone who's like collecting Lego or football shirt.
I mean, I would probably compare it to someone who's got assaulted physically in the face. Like, I'm so sorry, if we actually look at them right now, they genuinely look like they've been smacked. It looks like someone's giving them a knuckle sandwich for breakfast.
We're like the same, but also like totally different. For example, Jessie has a I have a
You're similar but also different. But something that you both have in common is that you're ill, mentally ill.
Jessie started to get plastic surgery with her boobs. I always liked the look and she gave me the confidence to also do it. So I started getting lip injections with her.
Oh, it's like, oh. I'm trying not to be mean, but at this point, all you can do is laugh at them and also cry. I just feel so bad for these people because quite clearly these people are very, very insecure and their insecurities have been used against them. Surgeons and injectors have basically taken their money and said, do you want to know something? I'm gonna literally make your insecurity worse. A lot of these people always talk about how the surgeries make them happier, but I don't believe that. I mean, looking at that, does that look like a happy person? It looks like a very sad, lost and lonely person. It's like a snowball effect. These people are never going to be happy. They're just going to get worse and worse and worse until they eventually die.
After a while, I outed myself as transgender and also started getting boobs done or my done.
Good for you. I couldn't care less that you're trans as long as you're happy. However, I don't think you're happy. I don't believe both of them are happy. Oh my god, look at where I paused. It looks like they got a poo stain. They've gotten so many BBLs I can't tell whenever a chunk of poo's falling out.
We have met 5.5 years ago.
The anti-fascist and feminist group.
Not anti-feminist, it was feminist, but anti-fascist. So pro-feminist.
I said anti-fascist and feminist
Yeah,
group.
but
This is something that I've always wondered. How can you be pro-feminist and also pro-that? Because that right there is something that's not natural. I'm all for feminism and support feminism. There's good feminism, bad feminism. I feel like the feminism they sort of support isn't the same type of feminism that I support. Because the way they look is physically impossible unless you get surgery. And obviously to them they see themselves as like beautiful. Which, you know, I'm all for like loving yourself. I just don't understand it. I feel like a lot of times these people talk a load of rubbish without actually saying anything.
We fall in love.
Okay, so they fell in love, that's fine, I'm all for it. However, I'm starting to think maybe they're both enablers of each other. Obviously, they both had insecurities and then they got, you know, work done. There's a magical line you shouldn't cross and they have completely stepped over it. They've been like Usain Bolt running over it.
when we met each other, I had a pink buzz cut, pink armpit hair, and looked completely different.
And you look beautiful. Yet again, look at her. She looks stunning. She looked amazing in them photos. I really want to see themselves through their eyes. Does that make sense? I want to see through their eyes how they used to look at each other. Because I just can't get over the fact that they've done that to themselves.
Jessie's like more curvy and has like super nice big tights. I'm the skinny one for us. She helps me to become my own plastic perfection person.
Okay, yeah, so just like I thought, they are enablers or enabling each other. This couple claims that they're happy. However, this is probably one of the most toxic types of relationships out there, where you get two insecure cuckoo people, put them together, and then they just turn even more cuckoo. It's like a nuclear bomb going off.
Sometimes a little rivalry with her. For example, last time at the lip injection doctor, she had bigger lips than I had, and she was the first to get a lip injection. Then I came in. I said to the doctor, I don't know how much you have to inject me, but make my lips bigger than her.
Yeah, so it's a competition. Just like I thought, it's a competition between them two for who can get the biggest lips and most amount of surgery. And this is gonna end up with one of them dead. The one who spent $100,000 on her face, I think, had multiple BBLs. Do you realize how dangerous a BBL is? Like, they are deadly. People die getting one BBL, and she's had multiple of them done. These two women are probably a lovely couple. However, I would not want them near a child. Could you imagine what they do to their child? When their child's 4 years old, they probably get their child load of Botox and lip filler.
And it's the same with boobs. I look at you like, oh my gosh, I would like to have them. If I will compare it with her, no one sees mine. So I have a F cup, and that's like having no boobs at all sitting next to you.
You have big boobs, so you've got an F cup that's like bigger than most people. Yet again, it's a competition between them two. I've literally cracked the code. I knew that that was going on. Like, I could just tell that they've got competition. And yet again, being in competition with your partner is like the most toxic thing ever.
When you see like all the time people looking like you and also having a lot of plastic surgery, then you're getting used to it, that it looks like normal, and we don't want to be normal, so we go bigger.
Oh god, yeah. She just digs herself into a hole. So basically their whole goal is to look completely opposite of normal. Look cuckoo. What she said could also be used for Hollywood. Obviously, you know, in LA and in the Hollywood elite group, a lot of the people there get a lot of surgery, whether it's BBLs, eyebrow lifts, etc. If you take somebody who's from like Miami, like the city Miami, you know, one of the girls who gets a lot of surgery, or someone from like LA or like in Hollywood, and put them beside the average person, they are gonna look alien. Like, it's quite interesting. I'm gonna have the blur what's on screen right now because everything is out. However, let's put a screenshot of her beside Princess Anne. Princess Anne probably has had very little work done. She's a natural beauty. Look at her compared to Anne. It really does show you how much these surgeries can change your face. It's like they really do look the opposite of normal.
We are full-time content creators, and you know, our whole life is around plastic surgery, our job, our private life, and all that. So you have so much contact with it.
Okay, so they talk about content creators. I'm assuming they also do OnlyFans. So yeah, they basically are pay stars. But in my head, I'm still trying to figure out how they can pay for all them surgeries unless I get them for free, like gifted to them. I make YouTube videos. I know a lot of people who've got like millions of followers on Instagram. They don't actually make a lot of money unless you're good at selling product. Maybe these people sell surgeries.
I'm just attracted to big boobs. So honestly, it's like my
If you're attracted to big boobs, you've got a big pair. Look down. And I'm also going to replay what she said a second ago.
Everyone should be happy with themselves.
Everyone should be happy with themselves, but you're not happy, because if you truly were happy, you'd not do that. Yet again, this couple is one of the most depressed, toxic couples I've ever seen. And I think it's because they feed off each other. Their insecurities feed off each other. And I can see this only end in one way, and it's with one of them ending up dead.
People stare at us a lot when we're in public, so we always get a lot of attention.
Well, of course! I'm so sorry. Look at them. It looks like someone's got a hairdryer and blown it in their face. I've zoomed into their faces. It literally looks like someone's got a big, massive hairdryer and blown it in their face.
Sometimes positive, like people ask for pictures, but sometimes like always a lot of negative comments. It gets annoying.
That's the way the world is. You're gonna get negativity, especially if you do what you've done to your face, sweetheart.
I think you never should body shame any person in public.
Okay, so I don't necessarily agree with body shaming. However, whenever it comes to you, I don't know if they're necessarily body shaming you or raising actual concern. I mean, I'm concerned for both of them. The way they're living their life is not a normal way to live their life. It's the surgeries, it's the issue. Like, it's a real concern. Whenever I talk about them looking like they've been spanked in the face, it's not me body shaming them. It's literally the truth.
If someone don't like my body, I have to be like, okay, if you don't like it, off, so I don't want to be your friend.
I understand that. However, whenever you do what you do to your body, people are going to be concerned. It's not normal. Like, what you're doing is really not normal.
Hi, hallo. Gefahrenlifting besteht darin, dass wir die Fäden ins Gewebe einführen und es straffen, so wie Jessie es möchte.
Okay, so by the looks of it, they're now gonna get a lifting fridge. I actually watched a video about these fridges recently, and apparently these are so sketchy, you should not get them done. I also feel like we should blame this person who's doing like the surgery on them. She's enabled both of these women.
Auch die Backen irgendwie. Also es ist auch, die kriegen wir weg heute.
Yeah. Lines show her where she has to put the needles.
Is she using eyeliner? She did not just use eyeliner, did she? Or was that lip liner as one of them too?
Every time I look in the mirror, I just see these huge wrinkles. Now with the big lips, they get even worse and worse.
Okay, so you've just solved the problem. The bigger lips you get, the bigger the wrinkles get. So stop getting lip filler. I also don't think that they both realize if they ever get the surgery, like the lip filler dissolve, they are gonna have the wrinkliest lips ever. A lot of people don't know that. Whenever you get lip filler and your lips like grow, eventually if you get the lip filler dissolved, your lips are gonna look wrinkly AF. I'll put photos up on the screen right now. Like, that's literally how your lips are gonna look. So I kind of feel bad for her because nothing's gonna stop the wrinkles. The bigger her lips go, the bigger the wrinkles are gonna go. And if she dissolves them, they're gonna literally look like a balloon that's been deflated.
I had a time where I had like my lips so big filled that the doctor couldn't inject anything because it just ran out again.
Yeah, again, common sense would tell you at that point to stop it. If a doctor physically cannot inject more lip filler into your lips because they're that filled, you should know that that's like the end. You should not go any further.
Of plans for the future. We're also going to marry. I love you and I can't wait to marry you. I'm going to have a consultation for my boobs soon because I want to have an internal bra and have some...
I'm so sorry, what? I don't even care about what she had to say. They're getting married, that's amazing if they actually make it to the wedding before one of them dies on the operating table. And now she's talking about getting another boob job. Look at them boobs. I mean, she's proper looking at them. They're big enough. Like, they're gonna explode one day. Well, anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. We're now gonna have a wee peer into the comments. There has to be a point where doctors and beauty bars need to turn people who have had excessive plastic surgery away or get penalized because this is beyond too much. Her girlfriend can't even drink her soda or eat properly, but yet is content to continue the same harmful filler procedures. Like, there has to be some regulation over this and a way to crack down on unlicensed black market surgeons. When your dysmorphia and addiction start negatively impacting your regular day-to-day functions, it's time to seek help. That person said exactly what I was thinking. However, with these two women, they're never gonna get help. Did she say she was 22? There's no way. Exactly, she's 22. Like, she is so young. She's like 3 years older than me. These doctors deserve to lose their licenses. They also deserve to be in jail. They need jail. Well, anyways, guys, that is the best friends who get matching plastic surgery. And judging by the way they're going, one day they're gonna have a matching funeral. If you want to watch more videos like this, let me know, definitely will. Press the bigger subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.